Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Beatrice Ifani Ejim. It's nice to get this break and then come back after about 2 months to give you, the things I have written for you for a long time. I have written loads of topics and now it's good to have this, break off and then share with you all that I have written for you. I hope you're all keeping safe. Today I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to talk to us about 3 types of cleanliness: physical cleanliness, mental cleanliness, and spiritual cleanliness. Now I'm going to start with mental cleanliness. But before I start, hang on, sorry. The 3 are linked together. You cannot be one and not the other. It all starts from mental cleanliness and then spiritual cleanliness and to physical cleanliness. Now, mental cleanliness is about having a clear mind and a sound mind, and you can close your mind at night and then you sleep. How do you become mentally dirty? Mental dirtiness comes first when you store all the negativity in your mind. I'm going to give you an example of how you can cluster negative things in your mind. Take for instance a bookshelf. If you have books and you have clustered of books in the shelf, and if you don't arrange those books maybe according to sizes or colors or authors, when you're looking for a particular book, it's always very difficult for you to find what you're looking for. Whereas if you arrange them in order, whichever order you choose, when you're looking for a particular book, it's so easy for you to go on your bookshelf and find them. Another example is farmer. Say if you're a farmer and you planted your seed and you're storing your seed for the next season planting. Now if you mix up all your seeds together, tomato seed, okra, pepper, apple, whatever seed it is, and then when it's time to plant, it's so difficult for you to sort out that seed that you're looking for to plant. Whereas when you do your harvest and then you put your melon seed separate from your okra seed, then from your apple seed, and then from your tomatoes or pepper seed, it is then so easy for you to pick whichever seed you want to plant and then plant. So you cannot live in this world without hearing a lot of negative things and positive things. So mental dirtiness comes with hearing a lot of things and clustering them in your mind without having the ability to sort them and arrange them in order. Having the ability to sort them is being mentally clean. You can't, some people choose to live in this world and they said, oh, I'm going to close my ears from hearing other people. I'm going to close, they choose who they hear. I would say don't choose who you hear, but have the ability to sort what you take in and what you store in the bookshelf of your mind. So how can you be mentally clean? You can be mentally clean by having the ability to know what is positive and what is negative. What can I store and what can I hear? What can I store, and what can I delete? It baffles me how some people have the ability to remember every sad story about their friend, every sad story about their country, every sad story about other people's country, and they have no single idea about the good stories. Even about their parents, siblings, all they know is the sad stories, the bad things, the negative things. If you're the type that do that, you are bound to be mentally screwed up. Hear all things, but have the ability to sort negative things, throw them in the bin, and keep, positive things. That's how you get mentally clean. Now, spirituality. If you're mentally clean, it leads to spiritual cleanliness. But how do you get spiritually dirty in the first place? Spirituality is about ideology is about beliefs. People mix up religion with spirituality, and a lot of people, because they worship whatever they want to worship. If it's maybe they are Muslims, they go to mosque whatever 5 times a day, or do their prayer 5 times a day. Or if they are Christians, they go to church every day in the week, or probably just on Sundays. If they are Jews, they do their worship and their spiritual, observations. Then they believe they are more spiritual than others. You cannot claim to be spiritual if you don't love your fellow human being. You cannot claim to be spiritual if you don't love nature. You cannot claim to be spiritual if you cannot interact with the world that you live in. So spiritual cleanliness is the ability to love somebody else as you love yourself. Spiritual cleanliness is about the ability to love nature and embrace nature. Spiritual cleanliness is the ability to sort out what is good in the world and what is bad. Ideology comes from people selling different ideologies to you, whether it's book you read or stories you hear, or the parents that raise you, or the society that raised you. So you are bound to get them. You are bound to have, ideas from outside your person. And you believe as well is from your upbringing, wherever you were born or raised, the society and the parents that raised you. Now, the ability for you to test all, see all, being raised in a particular religion or belief or ideology, but have the ability to sort what is right for you and what is positive for you, is being spiritually clean and alive. Now, but in another way, I would say the ability to love somebody else as you love yourself, or love yourself as you love somebody else. Whichever one you want to start first. You can start from loving yourself and then love others as much as you love yourself. Or you can start from loving others and love yourself as much as you love others. That's being spiritually clean. Another aspect of being spiritually clean is the ability to love nature, that you, or the world that you live in, and how you interact with nature, how you interact with the world. And again, I think some mistake people make is when they talk about spiritually cleanness, people think that when you know some ideas about sex in your heart, then you're dirty. Or when you know about I can't think of anything else now, but then I think that being spiritual dirty is about hatred. It's about segregation. It's about it's about being dirty. It's about segregation, and it's about bitterness. Whereas being spiritually clean is about love. It's about togetherness and oneness, and it's about embracing happiness. And you cannot be happy if you don't love the world that you live in. You cannot be happy if you don't love another person like you love yourself. You cannot be happy if you don't love yourself. So these 3 things: you need to love yourself, you need to love others, and you need to love the world that you are in, no matter the ideas that you are being brainwashed with or you raised with. It does not matter. Having the ability to go beyond those ideologies, borrowed ideologies is what I call them, the ability to go beyond the borrowed ideologies and be able to love somebody else, love yourself, and love the world around you. When you can do that, then you know you are spiritually clean. And it's not a one-day thing, it's a daily process. A time in my life, I realized that I have to, on a daily basis, look at my heart. What is going on in my heart? What do I store in my heart? And make sure that love replaces hatred. Love for myself, love for people. Yes, I do choose who I love. But still, you can't love every human being. But the ability to delete hatred and delete those you don't want to love in your heart is spiritual cleanliness. That's being spiritually clean. Now, if you love yourself, love people around you, and love the world around you, then you will have the ability to appreciate your body. And that's where physical cleanliness comes in. You cannot be spiritually dirty and be physically clean. It doesn't just work. So how does physical dirtiness comes? Which is very obvious. You don't bath. You don't have shower. You are not in good terms with water. You are not in good times with things that are organized. Now, where physical dirtiness comes from again, usually is from home. Show me a child that is obedient to their parents, and I will show you a child that is physically clean. Show me a child that is raised to love and appreciate his body, and I will show you a child that is clean. So ability to love water, embrace water, and cleanse your body every day on daily basis for your sake and for the sake of people around you is being physically clean. I remember two strangest things that I ever had in my life was when I came to Europe the first time, and I had some people, a lot of people saying, you know, that you're not meant to wash with your body every day, wash your body with water every day. That doctors told them that you can't wash your body every day, that is not good for your skin. I'm like, what? Doctors told you? Well, I know that I was raised to wash my body every day, and I remember my mother telling us, me and my sibling, that the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, even if you're going to the farm, is to wash your body with water. And the last thing you do when you go to bed, after going outside there and all the dust and toxic in the air comes into your body, is to wash your body with water and soap. And she said when you do that, there is no disease that will rest on your skin. She said you can't have eczema if you wash your body every day with water. And I found that it's true. You can't have certain bacteria or fungi diseases rest on your body if you are in love with water. So I was so shocked when I had that. I'm like, okay, but no, I don't agree with it. I raise my kids to have their shower on daily basis, no matter what. Now, when you're in the hot country, you can have shower as many times as you want, but at least 2 times a day. Keeps you clean. When you're in the cold country, you can have a shower with water and soap as many times as you want. It will never harm you. It will keep you alive. But at least once a day. There should water, not cleaning with towel. Water should cleanse your body on daily basis, like literally showering with water on daily basis. It never harms anybody, and diseases won't rest on your body if you have shower on daily basis. This second strange thing I had when I came to Europe was some adults literally telling me that they never know you can brush your teeth. What? They just brush. No, sorry. They never know they can brush their tongue. I'm like, what? You never know you can brush your tongue? You only brush your teeth? You're meant to brush your tongue. You're meant to brush your tongue, clean your nose, clean your ears, everything in your body. So when you love your body, you clean your body for you and you clean your body for others. And having clean clothes on your body is about respecting your body and respecting the environment that you live in. That is how to be physically clean. That's number one. And then number two, coming back to the bookshelf example I gave us, clustering books around you keeps your mind disorganized. So the ability to see things around you when they are clustered and sort them in order is number one step of being physically clean. And the ability to see the dirt when it's on your body and your clothes and wash them is number two step of being physically clean. So guys, remember, mental cleanliness, spiritual cleanliness, and physical cleanliness are three separate things, but the three are all linked together. When you're mentally clean, you're bound, it leads you and helps you to be spiritually clean. And when you're spiritually clean, it helps and leads you to be physically clean. I remember saying that cleanliness is next to godliness, and this makes so much sense. And again, remember that when you are mentally dirty, you are bound to be spiritually dirty, and you are bound to be physically dirty. The three are linked together. You can't separate yourself from the world, but you have the ability to separate positive things from negative things, arrange them, delete what you can delete, and then take in what you can take in. Remember the negative things about people and delete them. Keep all the positive things you hear about the people. Remember all the negative things you heard about your state or your country, delete them. Keep all the positive things. And that's how you keep yourself both mentally clean, spiritually clean, and physically clean. And you will have a clean and better life. Thank you. I am Jane Beatrice Ifani Ejim. Live good and feel good. And don't forget to send me your comments and let me know what you are thinking concerning this topic or any other topic that you want me to cover. Thank you.